Carmelo Anthony, let's make a record. For the first time in over a year, he's going to play in a game, Jalen.
Hoodie Melo is back. A little curl action, misses his first jump shot, but I like how he did the flare right here. Open for three, knocks it down. That's the kind of action that he's going to get involved in, especially when Dame Lillard returns.
Exactly. Dame's out, remember, back spasms, and then Anthony again creating a little bit of space for himself, getting the step back.
The lost art of the mid-range. Bring it back, Melo.
Bring everything Melo back. Stay Melo. And again, look at him cutting to the basket. Tries to jam it.
Nah, this is when there's no country for old men right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a young buck.
Hayes is 19 years old. Melo, this is his 17th season.
Here's Melo after the game with Mark Spears.
How would you grade your performance tonight?
It was cool. I was just happy to be back out there, man. It was, playing and getting up and down the court and putting the uniform back on, and it was an experience that I won't never forget.
So what did you learn about yourself in the NBA over this past year?
I think how I'm able to motivate people. Right? I think overall, the way that I stayed strong in the fight, like I stayed there. I stayed there, burning and all. Like I stayed there, right? So I never wavered. I stayed there. I stayed strong, and I hope that's motivation to everybody else.
I think it's motivation for sure. First, Jalen, before we even get to the game itself, what was it like to just see Melo back on the court again for the first time in over a year?
I was really enthusiastic to see it because he's a future Hall of Famer, Maria, and I like to see great players like that in particular go out on their own terms. So now all of a sudden when he goes back to Denver, when he comes back to New York, he's going to be celebrated as a great player, and I appreciate that.
I know. I wanted to see the tour for Melo, too, because he's been in the game so long and done so many great things. And in career scoring, it's LeBron and it's Melo, and now we get to see him playing again. Okay, 10 points, 4 of 14 shooting, had 4 rebounds. What can the Trailblazers expect to get from him throughout the season?
A stretch 4. You want to get some scoring up front. Dame Lillard and C.J. McCollum do a lot of pick-and-roll action, a lot of dribble handoff action. Carmelo Anthony is a guy that can knock down a three-point shot, play mid-range, post up against smaller matchups. He's not going to be a defensive stopper, but he is to be a guy that I feel like is going to have a lot of heat check moments.
So he's kind of like you on the court. Like, we ain't out here to play defense. We're here to score.
Yes.
Okay, does it make him a liability, though, on defense when he's out there on the floor?
I don't think it's going to make him a liability. That's why you got Hassan Whiteside to rebound and to block shots and cover up all of the errors that happen on the perimeter. You want Melo to be a scorer. Portland is 5-10 right now. That's their worst start in almost 10 years. So they need some offense. Hopefully Melo can provide that.
Yeah, and hopefully we see Dame back on the court again soon. Melo was a starter in this matchup, and it's been good to see him playing again. All right, the Lake Show is the greatest show on earth for most people. Meanwhile, on Planet Earth, Jalen, just take a look at these fans chilling, just good night.
Oh, man.
Like
NBA version of load management right there.
You got to take some rest. Okay, that's not the first time, though, Jalen, that he's actually taken a nap.
No,
I just want you to know. Yes.
No.
Yes.
I can't front. That's how I am when I go to the movies, though.
Every single time? It doesn't matter how much you pay?
It's dark.
Okay.
They have comfortable seats.
But
they now serve adult beverages. You can tell he's had a couple.
The difference is you pay, what, $13 for that movie ticket? How much you think he pays to be sitting right behind the basket at a Lakers game?
When you're falling asleep at the game, you ain't paying.
You're right.
That's what I believe.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.